Hello, I'm Grace of Stella Readings, here with some tarot card pulls for the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra for the week of April 13th through April 19th. Let's see what wonderful messages the universe has for you. But before we start, let's do an exercise called grounding and visualization. So I'd like you at home to just close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Picture yourself in a beautiful garden surrounded by colorful, fragrant flowers as you take a deep breath in and exhale. Hear the beautiful sounds of nature, the birds chirping, the bees buzzing, and the sounds of the fluttering wings of the butterflies as you take a deep breath in and exhale. Feel the warm sun on your skin, smell the beautiful flowers, and feel the beautiful vibration of the earth flowing through your bare feet as you take a deep breath in and exhale. You know you're in a place of peace. There are no worries. All your angels, your ancestors, and the divine energy of God is present. Feeling good as you breathe in and exhale. Continue to breathe in and out. Dear God in heaven, surround us with love and light. Deliver us from negativity and darkness. Let your love and light prevail. Saint Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael, be present with us. Protect us and guide us and keep us close to the light of the Lord. And bring us good news for all the beautiful air signs. We're going to look at career, money, love, and health. So let's begin. What is coming up for the air signs for this week when it comes to career? Beautiful. New beginnings, the Sun, the Fool, and the Two of Cups, which means this is a pleasant week coming up. As spring has sprung into all its glory, so has your career this week. So this week it's about collaboration and getting along and working well with your ideas and your creativity, having a wonderful balance within you and a wonderful balance around with your colleagues and the people that you work with, as well if you don't have that situation, that you have good things coming up. So if you're looking for a career opportunity, a promotion or expansion, guess what? Everything in his beautiful balance and is playing and setting up a scene for you to be able to achieve those things. You have the Sun, which means yes, everything around you is bright and light, positive, good energy, and new beginnings, because the Fool puts forward for you this energy of new beginnings. It could also be in your existing career that you may have a second wind or a third wind. It's just good energy coming into the forefront to help you achieve great things. So if you have new ideas, feeling like you want to start new endeavors, or want to change your career or expand your career, even within your present position or outside of your position, know that the Sun is giving you that support and that guidance, that all is in front of you. Everything that you desire, you've got the Midas touch with new beginnings and collaboration and balance in the universe. So career-wise, this week is awesome. So whatever you're thinking, go full force. Don't be afraid to take those steps into fulfilling your wishes. The universe is with you. All right, so let's see what's coming up when it comes to money this week. What is coming up for money this week for the air signs? The mercurial air signs. Let's see what's coming up. Money. Oh my. All right, so money looks slamming. I must say, money looks good. You have the Ace of Coins, meaning money is flowing. Money looks good. Ideas for money, of expanding your money or bringing more money in, or money just coming out of nowhere. Things that you're not even thinking about, but opportunities coming to the forefront again to be in full display. So there's a lot of revelation when it comes to money. So it may be that money is up, money is flowing, and touching a lot of opportunities to gain more financial abundance. And it also shows here the Six of Cups, which means sharing amongst the family, sharing amongst your love and ideas and the things that you want to procreate and create and germinate, whatever it is that you are flowing with creativity when it comes to your money, how to expand it or build it. Good things are coming this week. Don't allow the pressures of what's going on in the outside world, because you have the 10 of Swords, which is feeling like everything is on your back. So you may have an energy like there's so much to think about when it comes to money. I've got to be careful with this. I got to figure out how to do this. How am I going to leave that money? How am I going to take that money out? Should I spend? Should I not spend? This is about letting go of all that stress, letting go of all that heavy energy about the world, of what's going on. The market's going one way, that way. This is about really thinking about yourself as an individual and doing what your intuition tells you. Listen to your gut. And also, don't be afraid. Don't let the pressures of the outside world overtake your imagination, your feeling, your intuition, and your thoughts. So take stock of that. So this is a good week when it comes to money. It's not as terrible as you may feel or think or hear out in the world. So stay focused on you, the individual you, when it comes to your money. All right, so let's see what's coming up when it comes to love. And love is everything that's working with the heart chakra, everything that you put your emotion and your love and your thoughts and focus on. So let's see what love looks like when it comes to the air signs in this week. Okay, you have the Star and the Queen. All right, so here, your heart may feel heavy. And heavy, like with a lot of burdens, lots of responsibilities. So your heart feels like you have a lot of tentative things. So, and when the work world may feel like emotionally, like putting or investing too much, or feel like you're drained emotionally when it comes to your relationships, like they're filled with a lot of burdens in the sense of having so much responsibility to communicate, responsibility to fulfill certain things, certain promises. So you're feeling like, oh my God, I have so much to fulfill emotionally. So it's important to let go of that feeling, because love should flow. If anything feels like it's a burden or it feels like it's too much work, kind of take a break from it. So this week, take a break from the heavy burdens when it comes to too much emotional ties, too much stress, too much negativity, and too much guilt also. Because sometimes in our emotions, in our hearts, we're guilted into having to feel a certain way or do a certain thing. Remember to listen to your heart. Follow your heart chakra. Let go. People who create too much burdens for you emotionally, who drain you, it's important to put some space. Not to let go of them completely, because remember, we have to value what's important to us. But sometimes the emotional back and forth can be too much. So it's important for you to stay focused on your heart's well-being this week. You have the Star, which means the future is anything that you want it to be. So in other words, when it comes to your heart, your love, your emotions, put good wishes towards it. What you want to see come into fruition, how you want those relationships to grow, what you feel that you can give without causing you too much stress, too much negativity, or too much burden. Okay? So let the love flow. Let the love flow. And you have the Queen of Pentacles, which means about investing. What you're investing in your emotions and in your relationships and your friendships and everything that really fulfills your heart. So think about what's really worth it to you, what is your priority, what's the most important, and work with that, but not when it's burdened. Let go a bit, okay? So know that love is powerful and it will grow and sustain, and that this is the week that you may have to put a little bit of more into you. Then do that. And don't feel guilty that you may have to. Remember, it's your vision and your perspective when it comes to your love relationships about how much you give in and how much is giving too much into certain situations and relationships. So pace yourself, take a deep breath in, exhale. Don't feel like the demands of the heart chakra for others and within others and the relationships are more important than you. It should all have a beautiful balance. All right, so we have a good week when it comes to the heart and the love matters, but remember, it's important to keep a balance. All right, let's see what's coming up when it comes to health. Let's see what's coming up for the air signs when it comes to health. And I'm an air sign, so I can feel the messages here and I can understand them. They kind of fit very well. So let's see what's coming up when it comes to health. My God, exhaustion. Okay. All right. So again, when it comes to health, it's important to really prioritize what's important in your health. And this is something I struggle with, which is sleeping. needing to take rest and respite, needing to take a mental health moment. So you may have to do more meditation, do more prayers, take walks in nature, balance that, and try to put into perspective your physical needs, your spiritual needs, your mental health needs to create a beautiful balance. Remember, you're going to feel spent and tired and fatigued and exhausted, which later may be difficult for you to even make decisions. Because if you have a cloudy mind, confused mind, or dazed mind, overwhelmed mind, guess what? Every part of your aura and energy and existence is affected. You are affected by your way of thinking. So it's important to rest the mind. Especially air signs, we're very mercurial, we're very mental. It's about our clarity. And if emotionally our heart is overtaking with stress, fatigue, overwhelming energy, or stress and anxiety, guess what? We can't think clearly. And that creates that we can't sleep, we can't eat, we can't do the things that we need to do to stay healthy. And those things in the long run could really wreak havoc in our physical being. Stomach aches, ulcers, colitis, diarrhea, all those things. Then they manifest in a physical form. So keeping mental health, clarity, balance, and well-being is important, because remember, it starts to wear and tear on the physical body, and you want to remain healthy. You want to have a balance, okay? So be aware, take care of that. These are some of the things that could really help you this coming week to stay zen and to stay focused and strong and feel grounded in your body. That's very important. All right, so you can be a cohesive, well-working energy. So you could put your love into everything, whether it's your career, whether it's your money, your health, love relationships. You want to create a beautiful flow of energy working with the universe. All right, so hopefully this resonates with you. And if it doesn't, take notes, because these are things that can really help you in some coming challenges that may be on their way. And you want to be able to be prepared and know what to do to banish, release, and kind of just be dominant over those challenges that may be arising. All right, always wishing you the very best. Don't forget to say your prayers. And with everything that you want to do and achieve, don't forget to say the words, let it manifest to success. All right, bye-bye.